This video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Map First Impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Lands of River Po. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or the in-game mod hub. And this map, as of the 1.0 release, is available for all platforms. So let's read a bit of the description. Welcome to the lands of the Po River. Fully flat, standard map reproducing an area rich in canals and marshy areas. With all standard crops, compatible with seasons and precision farming. So this map does indeed have a custom soil map. Check that out myself, as well as a seasons mask. Farm with cows and chickens is where you start. 13 points of commerce where to sell various products. 3 points to buy various products. We have a BGA, shop and workshop, forest areas, and more. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump on in. We'll tick off the mods that we now use during our videos. A little out of list of order I'm used to. Go ahead and pull up the log. Watch the map load on in. We'll say if you load this map up in Farm Manager or start from scratch, farmyard here is empty. You start with nothing but trees and lampposts. Farmhouse here, which is where our sleep trigger is not present. And what's important about that is also that all of these sheds and whatnot are not present. And what we're going to find here in a moment is we can't put them back down. They're not available to buy. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map. Zoom on out, and you can see we start kind of in the middle of the map. Start out by just owning the main farm here, $550,000. We're going to have to buy all of our land with our starting capital of 100 grand. So we've got one field here. Field 1, 76,000. That's not going to go very far. Field 2, 45,000. 538, and field 4, 39,000. So you could buy yourselves a pair of fields, 3 fields here, and get going with your $100,000 if you use the base game equipment. Or of course, you could sell that equipment and move on with your own stuff. We do have some forest areas, $572,000. $959,000, $909,000, some larger chunks of land, $746,000. As best I can tell, there's really just one main farm on this particular map. There is a biogas plant for $166,000. And then we do have lots of places around the map we just cannot buy, including the roads, perimeter areas around various sell points, and so forth. So let's go ahead and take a look at our soil map. See that some of our fields here in the north are mostly silty clay, and kind of in the middle we've got our loamy sand and sandy loam. Down to the south we have a bit more loam, and then more of a return of our silty clay. At the prices screen, we have 2 main sell points for the bulk of our grain crops. We do have multiple sell points for potatoes, a pair of sell points for sugar beets. We have our spinnery for our cotton and wool. We do have 3 sell points for sugarcane, 3 sell points for milk, 2 for eggs, no sell points for wood chips. We do have a log trigger, but no apparent place to sell wood chips. Jimmy, can it be so? A map with no wood chips. Oh my gosh. So we do have a barn if we don't buy the BGA for our silage, hay straw, and grass sales. That would also mean we have no place to sell our manure or slurry if we don't have the biogas plant. And the barn will also accept our hay and straw pellets. Take a look at our starting equipment. You'll see it is all new, well maintained. None of it is leased. Do not have any animal areas or any animals in the animal areas to start. The main farm here does have a cow and chicken pen. And we do have contracts available on the map. Take a look at our garage. We start out with the Fendt Favorite 511C, the New Holland T6 125, the T8 435, and so our tractors range in horsepower from 115 to 435 horsepower. We have the TX32 New Holland Harvester that is paired with the TX32 header. We have then an SIWA 720 trailer as well as the TKD 302 straw or agroliner. We also have, wow, this is a huge 12-row corn header for this harvester. Will the pipe even be long enough? Do you have a long enough pipe, buddy, to get out over your header width there? That is going to be a question. We have the Agromaz POH5 plow, the Colmer L300 cultivator, Spirit R300S seeder, the K165 lime and fertilize spreader with a FarmTech Super FEC 800 manure spreader. There we go. The VE8000 slurry spreader. There you go. And then the Aquatrans 7300S water trailer. You have loader arms and a bucket. And then we move into the placeables. So we can sell the cow pasture, the chicken coop, the grain silo, bunker silo, and then a bevy of sheds scattered around, including our farmhouse. But let's go here and look under sheds. Can't buy them. So if we start here in Farm Manager or start from scratch, we start with nothing. And if we like these buildings, well, we can't put them back down because they're not under decoration, not here under silos, not here under miscellaneous, and they're certainly not here under animal pens, but we do have the custom cow and chicken coop back down. Go ahead and make our way over here and kind of just explore the farm. We have our custom chicken coop here. We have our egg point, chicken buy and deliver point, 400 chickens in this particular pen. And then we have our food trough. Buildings kind of scattered around. There's a lot of open space also. Use this to mow the grass that is around the farm or putting your own stuff down. But I do like to see when we have a map where you start in Farm Manager or start from scratch and the buildings are gone, I do like the ability to put them back down. Because maybe I like these buildings. I just like to build it out myself, rearrange things, and maybe I want to move them around. But now, if I sell them, I can't put them back down. Got our grain silo, our outspout, and our dump station. Silage bunker for our cows over here. Hit the trigger. We have our cattle area. It's using the main building from the default cow pen, 200 cattle. But I will say that it is indeed different because when we get up higher in our fly around, you're going to see that the pasture area is much, much larger. So we have our straw trigger right there. Food trough. On the corner we have our milk trigger, and we use the animal pen extension mod, which places this Lily milk sales machine. So we can elect to, if we want, move this and place it somewhere, and then we have the ability to have automatic milk sales. Every day we just come up to this machine and basically hire someone to come get our milk. For our water trough, again we use the animal pen extension mod, which puts the blue pipes here to help us locate where this water trough is, as well as see if maybe the map has custom support built in for that particular mod. Our manure, and then our slurry right here. So guys, that is kind of pretty much the main starting farm. let's go ahead and get set up for that fly around the map, return to the shop, and do our typical drive. Get a little bit of altitude. Now you can see how large the cow pasture is here, as well as kind of the land that is the main farm. There's a lot of land around. Carve that up and use it for some fields too, to enhance your farmland. I'll kind of start in New Farmer and use just the money you have available to you. As the description said, this map is pretty much flat as a board. Couple towns scattered around. Got our fuel station over here to our right. Our sell points. Another one of our root crop sell points. We have our animal dealer here and our barn sell point. An additional sell point possibly for sugar beets. Some of this flooded swampland. Have our sell points for our wool and cotton. For grain sell point. Starting farm, we've got a little bit of a kind of a sand jetty, I guess, coming out there. We have the biogas plant on the fringe of the main river, I guess. Main waterway. Here we have a log sell point. There's a pair of log sell points right there. Shop. We're just going to bypass for now. Up here at the port, we have our other log sell point that I know about. Over here by this right red crane. Another sell point. And we're going to go through the sell points in a bit more detail. Do our fly or drive around. Up on a map border here. And then we'll just make our way back here to the vehicle shop. The vehicle shop has some interesting details that I haven't really seen on other maps. That is kind of this little area set up outside. Tent, floss barrel set up and a bit of a table. Like we have a little event we're trying to show off, maybe some new products. Got some informational placards there. Kind of a neat little thing. Kloss and New Holland. We do have our maintenance, buy, sell, and trade trigger over here. And our icon. Then we have our shop icon inside here. Go ahead and see where our vehicles have spawned in at. There we are, way off in the distance. So if our vehicles are going to spawn in here where we have the stone, then I have to say we've got a mighty big vehicle spawn point. Lots of stuff's going to be able to spawn into here. Lots of big equipment. Well, the only limitation is, can you get outside of the gate here? And try to figure out where we might want to go first. Oh, let's loop around and get the port, come back around, maybe finish off somewhere. I don't know where this is supposed to be kind of emulating. As the description says, an area rich in canals and marshy areas. I mean, the name kind of implies to me that it might be, I don't know, maybe the Asian map. I mean, the River Po, Asian, Vietnam, something like that. Just the standard crops available in Farm Sim 19. Here we are, area export. Over here to the right, we have a log sell point, but there is no, according to the prices screen, no place to sell your wood chips. Log trigger is right here by this log stack. Come on over here to a sell point for sugar beets, maybe. Let's see. Area port export. Area port export is going to take sugarcane, sugar beets, potatoes, so root crops, and sugarcane. We have kind of an interesting setup. This is maybe parking. Not really well set up to be a placeable area because of the light poles there, the light towers. Is part of the buyable land here. This forest to our left. Later on around the corner here. Here, everything for agriculture and livestock. Buy lime, fertilizer, herbicide, animal foods, and seed here at this particular facility. I think I'll be able to read on what's available there because I don't have a liquid trailer. Manure available, at least with the trailer. Right here we can have slurry or digestate. Fertilizer. English entry there. Lime. Going to be available here. Hay, mixed rations, grass, straw, pig food, silage. There. Then we have seed available from that spout. Kind of your universal buy-it-all place. Right here down from the port. We have traffic on the map, as we just found out. Make our way around here to town and check out the next grain sell point. I think it might be a grain sell point. Looking at the artwork on the side of the building, I'm thinking it might be the dairy now. It does indeed look like it could be a dairy. Cow murals on the sides. Nice. Nice touch. Nice, interesting setup here. These people also take eggs. No eggs, just milk. Milk and only milk. Make our way around to the animal dealer and barn, which is directly in front of us. Map is so flat, this is almost like a placeable lover's dream. Being able to plop the map down just about anywhere and everywhere. We have over here dump station 4. Barn. And we already know the barn is going to take hay, straw, grass, and pellets. And that is it. But what is this? Got what looks like a trigger here. Right? Then around the corner we have obviously our bale area. Maybe that's for pellets. I don't know. Seems rather odd. Then we have our animal dealer there. We have static animals here. We do have some nice sounds to lively up the place. Head on back to the fuel station. fuel point. A nice little park set up here. Buy yourself some ice cream. Keep the kids entertained. Head on over here to the hotel sell point. Nice pull-through operation for the hotel. Starting to worry that it might be a back into type operation. Nice little court square there. Pedestrian area. Just chill out, hang out. Middle of town. Over here to our grocery store. Pretty barren, no vehicles, but we do have some folks feeding around on foot. Bipedal locomotion. On into another grain sell point. There. So we're going to double back. You turn right. Turn right, and then turn right. And turn right. And then turn right. 4 rights. Definitely are going to correct the wrong. Not say, oh, this is Ravenport trash. Ravenport level of trash here. Watch out, people. Sanitation crew has gone on strike. Locked in. How do we get that up to 30 times speed? But to know where all this water is coming from, man. This is typically when I see language like that, I'm thinking sugar beets. Appears to be a sugar beet sell point. Let's go ahead and just check. Bottom one there. Sugar cane. But yep, sugar cane only. Okay. But we have pictures of sugar beets. Interesting. Very interesting to have kind of dedicated an entire large sell point just to sugarcane. A map that has no sugarcane replanted. on down here to the Spinnery. All field 38, but we could easily carve that land up and expand that to fill the whole area of the land section that it encompasses. Spinnery and wool and cotton sell point. We have sunflowers and oils. Interesting. Oil factory. They're going to take sunflowers and corn. Flowers and corn only at this particular sell point. Almost got it. Almost. Just 3 more areas. But interesting, the last area we're going to take a look at is marked on the map as Sawmill, but is not set up to accept wood chips, or wood chips are just not displayed in the prices screen. I think this area a little loud. Doing my reconnaissance around here, there was kind of some loud background noise here. That's where all the rushing water is coming from. This is Milano. We're going to take corn, wheat, barley, and oats. Corn, wheat, barley, and oats. Straight on to the BGA. Oh, yeah, a little floating debris texture here. Check. Found the floaters. Check the F1 menu. We have our chaff trigger for both of our silage bunkers. We have our digestate pipe and our digester. And we'll go ahead and come on up here and just check the sawmill. Just see if maybe, just maybe, we have a wood chip trigger that does not have wood chips basically enabled. Display in the prices screen. One in here to Sangria Sawmill. We do have a log marker, log activation, and we have a pile of wood chips with what looks like a trigger for it, but not showing up in the prices screen. So, trying to sell your wood chips there. if you have them. I don't think I have easy dev controls turned on. Nope, I don't have it turned on. In order to fill up a load of wood chips just to see what will happen. But try it out on your own and let me know in the comments. Can you sell wood chips at the pile there? And that is Lands of River Poe. Let me know in the comments what do you think of the map. And until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.